Good morning, guys. Let's go into the world. Good morning, guys. Don't even say anything about what's on my head. Do not even speak about my head. You guys want to get to know me, the real me, the true me. This is it, okay? This is how I go to sleep. Sometimes when I want to preserve my hair, because yesterday I just did a blow dry. And one thing about my hair, sometimes I just need to keep it in these so it can stay blow dried-ish, because it reverts back so quick. Like, it wants to go back to, I don't even know what state it is. And that's the funny thing about my hair. I don't even know what that is. It's coily, it gets curly. I don't know what my hair type is fully. So it's hard for me to like actually know what to do with it, because I actually don't understand it. Like, I till this day I don't understand it. But one thing I know is when I wash my hair, it needs like a day or two for it to just like revamp. When I wash my hair becomes very dry. Like very dry. It's like I strip off everything in my hair. But if like after I wash my hair, I could go a night without putting anything in my hair, 2 days later my hair is going to be moisturized. That's the thing about my hair. I don't know what that is. I don't understand that, but that's how my hair is. So that's why my hair is in these braids today, because yesterday was my first day after I washed. It was not having it. So second day after the wash and some blow dry, it became, you know, a bit manageable now. Like now it's stretching and all that stuff. So I keep it in the braids just to keep my hair in this state, because I did it in the afternoon and I wanted my hair to stay the way it's supposed to be. I didn't want it to go back to that state, because that's what it does. Especially if I don't braid my hair and I go take a hot bath, I'm coming back out with the most shrinkage ever. But anyway, that's not the story for today. That is not the discussion. The discussion for today is, today we are spending a whole entire day together. This is like a FaceTime vlog. Is that what they call them? Like a vlog where we just together, like we're just talking, we're just doing everything together. So today we have to go to Manda Hill and get a gift for my sister. It's a surprise birthday gift. She's in Ndola. She's my cousin, but I call her my sister. So moving forward, anyone who I call brother, sister, I do have a brother, but anyone who I call brother, sister is literally just my cousin. But I mean, we're family, so why not just call them brothers and sisters? So we have to get my sister a present for her birthday, because her birthday is tomorrow. It's a surprise. She's in Ndola and this is Lusaka, of course. So I have to get that present, if it's there, and send it to Ndola. Right now I want to do like a get ready with me. I've been thinking of doing a get ready with me, like short form content. It's so hard to balance short form and long form content with one device. I literally have one device. You ask me, why didn't you show us this, why didn't you show us that? It's because my phone was probably working doing something else. I can't record this and record my short form. I need like a camera for real. But that's something, when we get there, we'll get there. For now, this is all I got. So bear with me. I'm just going to show you guys. Obviously, I'll put it here, somewhere here, and you'll see what I did. But that's what I want to do before we go, because I've got a new makeup look. Well, basically, it's new products, but also new techniques and stuff. So I just want to get that out of the way. I don't know if I want to talk in the video or I don't want to talk in the video. I don't know yet, but I'm going to figure that out. And I have to figure it out now. So we'll chat when we chat, okay? So I've been braiding my hair. I haven't combed it yet. I was thinking I was going to comb it, but then I've seen it's done a good braid out. So I'm just going to see how I can work with this. So what I've done is I've combed it out just a bit, like to give it more of my afro back, right? I know right now I look crazy, but trust the process. Trust the process. In person, it looks better. Trust the process. So this is quite it. Somebody forgot she had short hair. I forgot I cut my hair. I've done this hairstyle before. It was supposed to be a high puff, right? But my hair is too short, so it can't get as high as I want, because if the higher I go, this hair will come out. I need to fix this. Guys, we literally just finished. Life be life in. Back to the old days when I started doing my makeup in your face. We're going back to the basics, the eyebrows. Why? Because lately it seems like I've forgotten, like my brain has just forgotten how to do my eyebrows. So this could be a tutorial for somebody out there, I don't know. For me, it's also a tutorial again, because I knew this and now suddenly I just don't know it. Let's start off with looking at my eyebrows. This is the best eyebrow I have. But the eyebrow on this end, it's just so different from this one. I think the goal is to have a shape in mind. I always want to have this shape. Now we're going to go out into the world. I know my space is gonna kill me, but I'm going out with faith and belief that God will make a way where there is no way. I know space is going a bit crazy right now, but I am just believing that we're gonna make it out, okay? This is my makeup look. It looks better in person. I don't know how to do the cameras just yet, so it looks better in person, but nevertheless, let me show you. See what I say? This is with my back camera. It looks better in person. This is back camera facing my mirror, facing me. This is how my makeup looks. Actually, it looks very good. It's just that I don't know about the lighting right now, but that's just how I look. Let's go into the world.
I'ma tell you this one time. Boy, I want you to be mine.
One thing about the lights in the mall, it's so bad. I told myself today I'm not dropping this camera for anything in this world. So if people are gonna want me to record myself, I do not care. I'm not dropping this camera today. It's a test of my confidence. Right now, I'm hot, I'm shaking, I'm shivering because I don't want to put my camera down. Oh, because I want to put my camera down so bad. But I'm not going to do that. So we are at Stand now. So we're looking for a birthday gift. Let me show you guys. Like I said, we're looking for my sister's birthday gift. So now we're looking at the watches that they have. I think there's a sale here. So I don't know, I think we have to just go in, but I have to call my cousin, so I cannot stay on this with you guys. I have to call her right now. We did not find anything. We found nothing. I'm in Lovisa right now. I want to see some jewelry, if I can like something. I don't know. I got some rings from here. Remember last time I came here, I got rings and all that stuff. I told you guys today I'm not putting this camera down. Today this camera is with me, and I can't lie, when I pull out my camera my brain just goes. So I'm not thinking right now. Let me have a moment to think. I'm looking for like a good necklace. Oh, there. I want a good necklace, so that's what I'm looking for. See this necklace that I have on? I want something like this, something cute like this. This one is cute. Van Cleef fish necklace. I just feel like there's so many things in here that I just can't focus. There's this one, but this one is I think it's too big. This is too big. The lighting in here is so bad. So bad. Why are people looking at me? They're in Mac. Are they looking at my makeup? I want a makeup artist to rate my makeup. I'm about to do something crazy. Let me see. Let's see. Let's go into Mac. Hi. I'm looking for a makeup artist. Okay. I want the makeup artist to rate my makeup look.
So you have foundation on?
Okay, not really. Foundation just here.
Just here?
Yeah. And then concealer here. Blush. A bit of bronzer.
Okay, so what look were you trying to do first?
Natural soft look.
Okay, so it looks okay. It's not bad. It looks like something that's just like quick, but it's okay. the eyebrows.
Eyebrows?
See your eyebrows.
Okay, that's what I wanted. I came here so that you can give me the truth. I don't know what to do with my eyebrows. That's
Okay,
one
so
thing.
from the look of things, you've got very thick eyebrows.
Yes.
So you need to first trim them, and then you need to learn how to laminate them first, powder, then you.
Can I laminate them by myself?
Yeah, with glue.
Oh, I use glue actually.
Yeah, so you have to like really press them down.
Okay.
Because I can tell you're trying to laminate, but they're not really pressed.
Actually, just brushed and
Yeah,
then.
so you press them down.
Okay, then
They
like.
have to be. Have you seen?
One thing I want to say is don't be scared of criticism. Criticism actually helps you. So, if that nice lady who helped me was being honest and being true, then I have to work on my eyebrows. And I told you guys already. Oh, that's in my other video. In my other video, I mentioned I cannot do my eyebrows yet. So she gave me some criticism. Small part of me was like, what are you talking about? But then she's right. I haven't found much of what I don't already know is in here. Dresses. One thing about me, I just don't buy things anyhow. Like, I have a whole list of things that I actually need, so I don't fall into the trap of just buying anything. So I don't have anything that I need right now, and I don't want anything extra. We didn't do everything we're supposed to do today. I don't know if you guys can hear me. I should have carried my mic, huh? We didn't do everything we're supposed to do today, but I think I did a good job today. I kept my camera out even when I wanted to put my camera back in. I spoke in front of people even though it feels so uncomfortable. Even right now, I'm speaking in front of people and it feels so uncomfortable. But you guys want to see this, so this is me doing it for you guys. And also, people ask me about the confidence in doing these videos, and the answer that I have for doing these videos is just do your thing. Like nobody even cares.
Don't wanna leave, I just wanna be here by your side. You make me feel and believe that we ain't meant to die. 'Cause I don't feel the ground. No, I don't feel the ground. But I'm feeling right. I tell you what it's all about. Does it make me feel this way? It's kinda like
Guys, I accidentally found iShow speed. Look what's happening. I found everything by accident. Should I go closer? Guys, I'm using a random phone right now, but randomly just found iShow speed at Manda Hill. If you guys saw, I was doing my casual eat up and all that stuff. So let me show you guys something. Good morning, guys. It's like billions of days after the last thing that you saw. The last thing that you saw should have been speed. And you must be asking now, because I remember I was screaming in all my videos saying I don't have space. You must be asking and wondering, how do we have these videos if you didn't have space? Exactly. I had to beg people that I know. One thing I will say is just know people at this point. Just always know someone. So I saw people who I know and I was like, hey, could you please record for me, please? Could you record something for me? I just want to have this clip. And they recorded for me. And shout out to you guys who recorded for me. You know yourselves. Shout out to you guys. But anyway, yeah, those are the clips that we have. And I want to use that moment to preach what was being preached to me. I want to preach it to you guys, okay? First of all, the question would be like, why did I want to record Speed so bad? I don't even know Speed. Like, I know him on Instagram. Like, I've seen all his funny clips on Instagram. Most of his funny clips on Instagram come on my reels. That's how I know Speed. But I don't actually like sit down and watch Speed. But I just thought it would be something fun for you guys to watch, like to see what's happening outside. Because I want my vlogs to also be fun. It's not always just about like just being doing things on my own at home. It's also about what's outside, what are people doing, what's happening. So I really wanted to show you. I thought it was going to be a very good opportunity for me to like just have a good video, like no, not have a good video, but to have some good clips for my video. That felt tremendously because your girl has no space. But that's where I want to use like my preach, that's where my preach is coming from today. You may want so many things, right? But are you prepared for those things? I've always wanted to record, like I've always had this passion to record everything that I'm doing. It's just my thing, okay? It's just my thing, and I'll get into that in another story I want to tell you guys. It's just my thing. I've always been recording, even when I was 11, I think. There's a video of me, I just don't know where it is, but I remember finding it a few years ago, and I was like, what? I've actually always wanted to just record things. So anyway, since I've always wanted to record things, I've always wanted some good clips, like some fire clips to record. And I've always been praying like, I hope I get some clips. But at the same time, I've been praying for those times, those hits, those moments, right? But I haven't been prepared. There's a verse in the Bible, I don't know what exact verse that is, but it talks about how when you ask, it should be Jesus who said this, when you ask, you should know that you're going to receive. Knowing that you're going to receive, there's a difference in just knowing like, oh, I'll receive. If you know you're receiving that thing, then you have to prepare to receive that thing. That hit home for me. Many people just see like, girl, you just didn't have space. No, for me, everything has a purpose in my life, okay? Everything that God does in my life has purpose. Everything. Even literally, he can minister to me through these earrings. That's my God. My God doesn't even just talk. Like, people limit God to just thinking that God just speaks from the Bible. Oh, God will find you anywhere, in any situation, in any time, any place. He can speak a word. Are you listening though? So I think that was the word that was spoken, was like preparation. Are you prepared for the things that you are praying for? Or are you just throwing out prayers anyhow? I said, okay. Afterwards, I went on a spree. I'm still on my spree. I am deleting every single thing since the time I got this phone to now. I am deleting. I am staying prepared. I don't know what's going to happen. And one thing about being favored by God, God brings opportunities. Like from nowhere, you just find like you have a big opportunity. But the question is, are you ready for that? Are you ready for me to place you in places where I want you to be? Are you ready to stand there? Are you ready to pull out your phone and record when I tell you to record? Are you ready? My answer? No. He clocked my tea. He clocked my tea. Is it not
clocking to you? It's not clocking to you that I'm standing on business, is it?
He clocked my tea. And I said, oh, now that makes you be more intentional with the prayers that you pray. You won't just pray for anything, because you have to be prepared for everything. What if I gave you today? You're praying, no God, I want this. What if I gave you everything today? Would you keep it? Would you even hold it? Exactly. But he doesn't just throw you in. He prepares you for those things, but he also has to clock your tea and remind you, girl, this thing that you want so bad, you can't even hold it. If I give you now, can you hold it? You say no. Now you start praying for the preparation. Now you pray alongside your prayer. You say, and give me what I need to be prepared to receive this. Come on. What are we saying? What an intentional God. Anyway, that was my preach session for that. Yeah, so this is a couple of days later, and I'm finally free enough to record a video for you guys without worrying about space, because I know I've deleted maximum things on my phone. If my phone acts up, then it's Apple trying to get me to pay for space. See, another question that maybe someone would ask, then why don't you just pay for space? I'm not paying for space. I'm not paying for space. Why? I don't believe in that. If I pay for space, where have you gotten the space from? Isn't it from my phone? I think I've mentioned this like a billion times. I do not like scams. You will not scam me out my money. I just believe that if I had space on this phone, it's not like Apple is giving me a hard drive, but you're creating space on a phone that you say is limited to this space. So when I pay for it, how come I have extra space? I do not understand that, and I will not get into that unless need be. But for now, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing that. I'm actually just not doing that. I'm not paying for space, so I'm gonna make space. I do believe there's some useless things on my phone that I should be getting rid of, which I haven't. So that is why I will not be paying for space. I've done it before, and no, not doing it. Plus, if I end up paying for space, I will never delete my things, and that's crazy. So no. Another thing I wanted to talk about is content creation and all that stuff, because I literally get a lot of messages now. Well, I've been getting these messages, but now it's like they're more frequent. I do get a lot of questions about people who want to just start doing their YouTube channel, about people who just want to know more about the content creation space and all that stuff. And I think I just want to answer a few questions so that whoever is asking, there's a video that they can actually just come to and get the answers. So the first question is, most of the times people ask me what phone I use. I use an iPhone 11 Pro Max. That's the phone I use, and people always compliment my quality and say it's high quality, it's all that stuff. So one thing I've noticed about quality, yes, it could be because of the phone, right? But at the same time, there's so many new phones out, and I still have 11 Pro Max, and 11 Pro Max is still doing justice for now. So one thing I just want to say is just always put yourself in places where you will get the best quality. Direct sunlight. I'm literally just by my window. This is direct sunlight. That's what makes the quality look better. And I'm using my back camera. That's what makes the quality look better. Lighting. It's all about the lighting. It's all about cleaning your camera always before you record. And it's just about the lighting, basically. And it's about staying in backgrounds that are not, you know, too loud, too messy. Just normal clean backgrounds. Like everything behind me just stays, you know, in a clean setup. Like I don't sit behind so many bunch of things and expect my quality to look good. People won't know what to focus on. So that's one thing I will say is keep your background clear and clean. Keep yourself in direct light. The best lighting you can ever get is direct light. If you don't have it, you can use other lights, yes, or you can enhance the direct light with a light, but always have direct sunlight. That's the best quality you ever have. Another question people ask me, is my YouTube monetized? No, not yet. We literally have a long way to go until monetization, and honestly, I'm okay with that. Like, I'm actually cool with it because this is actually something I love doing. And one thing I will say is there's other people who have done a lot with their content and monetize their content, right? I also want to tell you guys about the more realistic side of content creation, is that it doesn't happen overnight. Well, mine hasn't happened overnight, and honestly, I'm actually happy where I am. I honestly just like recording videos. This is something I love doing, and I wouldn't mind, obviously, for me to start getting paid off this thing. But I need you guys to understand that if you go into this thing thinking about how it's going to pay you before you even learn anything, before you even... There's a wasp close to me right now. Please, I beg. Do not... Oh! Don't... Oops. Let me close my window. I have no time for a wasp. I will not be stung. No. Don't even come in. If you come into this space only thinking about money, you will find the money. I only fear that the way you find the money is not how you would want to find the money. I've noticed, like, when it comes to content creation and making videos, either you actually have a real life that you record everything that you do in your real life, or you're going to fabricate your life. That's the honest truth about it. That's why some people grow as fast as they can, because some people are willing to fabricate lives to get the views. I'm not saying everybody who has views fabricates their life. I'm just saying, because for content creation to be as consistent as possible, you have to actually have a life. Because content creation is literally just creating videos for, like, YouTube, especially. YouTube videos is your life. So if you want to get there fast, you end up living for your YouTube. Your YouTube won't work for you. You live for YouTube. And that's one thing that I do not want to do. I will never ever live for YouTube or my content creation. I'll never live for that, because that is how you end up having things and still feel empty. I've done it before. This is a story I wanted to tell you guys about. So when I first started doing my videos, even Instagram and TikTok, right, everything I started doing was just for fun. It still is just fun, honestly. So when I started doing this thing for fun, okay, so I've changed the angle a bit because I was feeling a bit naked. At least now we can see my top is on. Yeah, anyway, so I wanted to tell you guys the story of how I had a manager, like how I almost had a manager and all that stuff, right? Because now I'm telling you guys about the content creation and all that stuff. So when I started doing my videos, it was all for fun and games, which it still is. I came with so much momentum because there was so much going on in my life. Like, I was working as a model, I was literally going to school, like everything was just new for me. So I was recording everything that was going on in my life, my random videos. Everybody like used to say things like, it feels so real, it feels so authentic, because it actually was real life authentic. Like, I was recording everything that was happening in the moment. I was recording, I wasn't making up things to record. So when I first started and came up on the scene, I was like a new face, you know, right? And everybody was like seeing me, and everybody was like engaging with the videos and all that stuff. So things were going kind of viral, if I could put it like that. And then I was noticed by someone who wanted to be my manager and wanted me to be like for their marketing agency and be one of the influencers that they have like on retainer or something. I don't know what's happening. After hyping myself up and saying I have so much space, I have so much space, that's when my phone wants to act up. But trust me guys, I've been deleting, I still am. So I think I'm just going to talk faster so that I can get more footage in this time that I have, because I've deleted some things. I don't know how long this is going to last. Like I was saying, I had a manager, like almost had a manager, and was almost on a marketing, what is this called, on a marketing agency and all that stuff, right? Because that was me, that was my peak. Like, I just came in, I was new with this, I was just doing anything. I'm not saying all managers are bad, but that peak time of your life, you have to sit down and chill for a bit. Don't just jump into things with the excitement. So that's one thing about me. Like, I did have excitement in the beginning, right? But then I started to think more, like, what does this actually mean? Because he now came and said we need to sign a contract, and I'm like, a contract for how long? And he's like, a year. I'm like, no ways. One thing about a contract, don't sign contracts before you even know what you can do. Like, do not sign contracts. When you just see a contract, you need to start thinking, because once a contract binds you, so you need to actually think, like, what does this contract want from me? What can I give? Can I give to this contract? Like, do I have the capacity to be in a contract with someone right now? For me, the answer was no. I could not be in a contract with someone because I don't even know what I'm doing yet. I don't even know anything about content creation. I'm like, no ways. I'm not signing this contract. So let's just do a couple of deals. So we did a couple of deals. One thing about having an agency and all that stuff, I think I'd love it to be more transparent. For me, the deals we started doing were not transparent at all. Like, all I would receive is the receiving end. And what I was receiving on the receiving end was less than what I could receive on my own. And that's where the red flags started coming up. I'm like, no, I'm receiving less than I would actually receive if I did this on my own. When I do my videos on my own, I can quote my own prices and receive more. See the thing there? So that's what was happening before. And then when he came in, he obviously did an audit on my social media platforms, and then told me, like, this is tea, this is what has to stay, and this is what has to go, and this is what has to happen. So in that, he did give some helpful points, but there's some points that I felt like were threatening to my own identity. He started to say, like, you have to now become this person, like, you have to put up this persona so people can want to be you. Like, you have to now give this lifestyle, you know, you have to get into the gym now, you have to always have your makeup done, you have to always have this personality put up, right? Then there's me, who's made videos based off my own personality of me being unhinged. Like, that's what makes me, my unhingedness. Everything that I do in my videos is literally me. That's what people want to see, me unhinged. But he was trying to make me make a different personality that I'm not. And that's where it clicked. I was like, hold on. So if I had signed that contract and if I had gone that way, I would have lost myself faster than ever. The recipe for losing yourself is to sell yourself short and to become someone else. You will always run a race that you will never ever win because you're trying to be someone that you can never be. You can never be somebody else. No matter how hard you try to be someone else, you can't be someone else. It's impossible. You can put up a front, but you'll never be. In private, you'll always be yourself. In public, you'll be somebody else. Why am I telling you guys this? I want to say, when you come into content creation looking for that fast money, fast cash, if you're looking for it to be lucrative immediately you start, you find yourself in situations where you sold your own person. You became a fabricated image that is now earning money. And when you start earning money from a personality that you are not, you will never be yourself because you don't trust that yourself could actually earn you money. You have to be this type of person, which you don't. So for me, That is why my content sometimes is very inconsistent. Sometimes it's very all over the place because one, I'm still discovering me and everything that I do is me. So if something is wrong with me, I can't come up on the cameras. But if I had a personality that I was putting up, I would be able to come and perform. So me, I'm not performing. This is who I am and this is what I do. If there's a week that goes by or a month that goes by and I had nothing to do that was exciting for me to even record, I won't record. So I have noticed that I'm just not gonna do that for content creation. And when you take this route of being actual, like authentic and being real to yourself and true to yourself, it's going to take a long time for you to yield something. But the goodness about this is you're going to grow something that you love doing. If we project this, if I continuously stay on this journey and continue making these videos for as long as I can, it's inevitable that one day this platform is going to be monetized. That's inevitable. And when the platform gets monetized, guess what it's going to be monetized on? Me being me. And if I can earn money being me, then I'm free. I don't have to put up a front. I don't have to post anything that is not me. I can only just be myself. And that's the happiest way that I could ever earn something, is by being me. So I'm in this for the long run. If I honestly just love doing this, but I know inevitably, because the way I do my videos, I always strive to improve and I strive to bring out the best quality always. It's inevitable that this channel will be monetized. It's inevitable. I can't even run away. It's the truth. Even my other social media platforms, it's inevitable that there's going to come a time where I literally just am yielding, because this is work. It's inevitable. So why am I saying this? I'm saying this for the people who always come and ask about the earning aspect of this social media. When you come to the real side of social media, where there's no performance, here there's no performance. I've never performed for my channel, and I don't think I ever will, because I don't want to. So when you come to a point where you're going to be realistic with yourself and you're going to have authentic content is going to take long to grow. That's just the reality of things. Anything that is worth doing is going to cost you a lot of hard work and it's going to cost you time, okay? But with that is how you actually build something that you can actually steward. And one thing people don't understand is having a social media following and a social media platform is not just having followers and numbers. People do treat it like that because they don't understand what it is. Having a following on social media means that you are responsible for, like, let's say, how many followers do I have? Or let's talk about YouTube. I have 831 subscribers. I'm responsible for 831 subscribers on my channel. Honestly, guys, I don't even know where I left off, but my phone is acting funny. This is what I'm telling you. That's why I think this is a scam. Buying space is a scam, because I literally had 5,500 things on my phone. I've deleted to the point where I have only 5,043 things on my phone, and still I don't have space. You see what I'm saying? Even if I delete, I still don't have space. That's ridiculous, and I'm getting upset right now. But anyway, all in all, what I was saying is, when you start doing your content creation, don't just start following followers, and don't start just, you know, wanting to do things for money and for numbers, because you end up getting all those things and you won't be able to literally steward those things. You won't even be able to manage those things, and you might lose yourself along the way. So what I will say is, if you want to start doing this just because you love doing this, do it because you love it. If you're starting this because of business, then you have to approach it with a business mindset. You have to approach it with the fact that you might have to put up a personality. There's people who can do it. People can do it that way, and people don't want to do it that way. I'm just telling you guys in advance, before you think this is all rose, you know, stuff. Some people have to put on a personality to be able to earn from this thing. Some people will be genuinely on this app, but it takes time for you to build genuinely on this platform or on social media in general. So that's my 2 cents on social media. Nevertheless, if it's something that you love doing, you're going to do it regardless. So that's what I wanted to say. Before my space started acting all crazy on me, that's all I really wanted to say. And I've really cut it short. I hope it makes sense with everything else I've already said. So long story short, I did not get a manager. I did not get onto that marketing agency, and I'm actually glad I didn't, because there's so much that I now know that I wouldn't have known if I was in that agency. So that's just what life is. But always just put in your best and everything will come to play. And also, by the way, when it comes to other social media platforms, you do earn money from like collaborating with people. That's where I have like my deals where I just collaborate with people and we just, you know, settle it between the two of us and we call it a day. Yeah, that's what I will say. You can earn money, yes, through collaborations. But yeah, that's my 2 cents on this issue. So I hope this was helpful for somebody out there. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.